Business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
The Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and online at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everybody. Johnny B here, and my old sidekick, Ava Lane, is back with me.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Glad to see you, friend.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right. It's good to see you up and about.
Yeah, I'm moving.
You're moving a little slow, though.
Yeah, it's doing the...
What's that procedure you had? What do you call it?
Well, I'm going to have a nerve ablation.
Ablation.
On my back.
Wow.
First off, they do a nerve blockage to find the particular nerves, and then I had it about 2020, but the doc said the only problem with this kind of thing, it'll help. And it did. Boy, it helped a lot. They grow back.
Oh, the nerves grow back.
Yeah, and these.
Oh, yeah.
And these
that's a good thing, isn't it?
No, the nerves. These particular nerves are nerves that do nothing but cause pain when you get older.
Oh, so that's not the nerve that you told Matt that you're on my last nerve?
Well, I mean,
is
that's
that
not quite the same, but
close.
But close. So how y'all doing, Brian?
Oh, doing good.
Good.
Very
good.
What are all those boxes down there?
Yeah.
Up the steps.
Y'all got some new stuff.
Huge boxes of stuff. What is that, Brian?
Yes. It's a Christmas present.
A Christmas present early. Huh?
Yes. We are working to improve the AM.
Is this electronic gear and all kind of technological stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
I think less electronics went into making the first spaceship than was in those boxes.
Absolutely.
Well, Brian, is he? Yeah.
There it is.
He's there. You're there.
Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah.
But you've never named your electric bass, have you? I know Beatrice is the upright bass, but you've never named your electric bass, is that right?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I never have.
I think it feels neglected.
Well, it's a Fender.
Hey, that'll come in here in a minute, just right. So, Brian, it's June the 7th, am I right?
That was yesterday. No, I'm kidding. It's today.
What?
So, do you know what today is, June 7th?
Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
But in music history, do you know what it is? Ava, do you know?
Well.
No, it's not him.
Oh. Well, we were trying to cheat.
Yeah.
Today,
Wikipedia, where are you?
Today is somebody's 84th birthday.
Oh,
who's
yeah.
Still singing, still bringing it, still doing.
Willie.
No.
Willie's older than
Willie's
that.
a 90. Willie turned 90 back in April.
Yeah, that's what I thought he turned, yeah.
This gentleman turns 84 today. Born in Wales.
Born in Wales.
Jonah?
Jonah wasn't born in a whale. He just got put in a whale.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
We're talking Tom Jones.
Hey, what's up, pussycat?
That's right.
Whoa.
84 today. So I thought we'd do a little tribute of his 1965 international #1 hit, recorded by everybody on the planet, but nobody put it on the map like Tom Jones in 1965. You don't even have it in front of it. We're just going to do it in the key of D. We're just going to do it in the key of D, and you'll know it pretty well, Amen. It was kind of the first significant exposure of this song and significant success was Porter Wagoner in 1964. That might tell you something. But since then...
Porter did a lot of stuff that people covered.
I know. And Tom Jones covered it the very next year.
Wow.
But I just was reading a list.
Porter?
The list was too long to go through of all the artists who recorded it. But Tom Jones kind of has the definitive version. looks the same as I step down from the train. And there to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms are reaching, smiling sweetly. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. Oh, it's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at the four gray walls that surround me. And then I realize that I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and there's a sad old padre. Arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak, when again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree as they lay me 'neath the green, green grass of home. Incredible song.
Yeah.
Do you remember who wrote that song, Ava?
No, I don't.
Curly Putman. Divorce.
Yeah, I wrote a lot of stuff.
He Stopped Loving Her Today.
Just a really happy song.
I Want to Go to Heaven, T.G. Shepherd, and a bunch of songs. Passed away, he was 85. He passed away. He wasn't from there, but he lived the last of his life in Lebanon, Tennessee. That's where he was when he passed away. Can't remember where. I think he was originally maybe from, Alabama. Princeton, Alabama is where he was born. But obviously moved to Nashville. You remember Tree Records? That's where he kind of started.
Yeah, that got a
pitching
big
songs.
label there for a while.
Yeah. So, we'll also celebrate another birthday that occurred this week. On June 4th, 1937, one Valdemar Garza Huerta was born.
Easy for you to say.
But when he started getting success, he changed his name
To Freddie Fender.
based on Fender guitars and amps that he was playing at the time. Just like you're playing a Fender bass right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, this guy had a really interesting life. He enlisted in the Army and was court-martialed for drinking. Then after the court-martial, in the brig, he somehow got exonerated. Then he starts having some success in music and gets arrested with one of the band members for marijuana possession and spends almost 3 years in the Louisiana State Prison
God.
before Jimmy Davis, the governor, who is also a singer-songwriter, Jimmy Davis, pardons him.
He probably towed it a little bit.
But then I was wondering why from 60 to 75 he's just not around, and it was because he was first had to go to jail. Then he tried to make it and didn't make it. Went back and started working as a mechanic back around Corpus Christi, Texas. And then all of a sudden he appears in 1975 with a double. In other words, number one on the country, simultaneously number one on the pop charts.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it in D, and I'm sorry that I didn't chart that for you, but
That's okay.
ain't no step for a stepper. So, but he died when he was 69. This was really incredible. Probably didn't know it. He had both a kidney transplant donated by his daughter, and he had a liver transplant. But then, not long after the liver transplant, developed lung cancer and died of lung cancer at 69 years of age. And
Wow.
it's just after fighting all those other health problems off and kidney failure and liver failure, man, that's just
Yeah, at 69, it's readily young.
And I don't believe, I may be mistaken, I hope I am mistaken, but his lifelong dream was to be the first Hispanic member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. I don't know if that's ever occurred or not. I should have checked.
That's an interesting. Yeah, I wonder. He should be.
Well, he had 4 big number ones. We're going to try to do those 4 today, including this was the biggest of all because, again, it was number one on the pop charts and number one country. That's a rare feat. You know, Sonny James was the first to do that with Battle of New Orleans.
Really.
Followed just 1 year later by Marty Robbins with El Paso. And then several artists have done it since, but Sonny James was the first, and Marty was the second. And Freddie Fender is in that elite group. If he brings you happiness, then I wish you both the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Though it hurts to let you go, darling, I want you to know that I'll stand by you if ever you should call. And if I should ever hear that he made you shed a tear, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to dry away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Going up. I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to dry away every teardrop that you cry. And if he ever makes you blue, just remember I love you, and I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Yes, I'll be there, go to 4, before the next teardrop falls. Teardrop falls. Yeah, I like that. Well, you can't deny that was
A big one.
huge, huge hit. Gotta slide up to B flat, David. Tuning. All right.
Cool.
Number 7, same year, 75 was a big year for him. He had, I think he had a number 2 in there somewhere too, but in 75 he had at least 2 number 1s, and he had another top 5. I can't remember the other one, but we're just doing number 1s today, and he had 4. I know that. So, you remember this old song, 1975 number 1?
Oh yeah.
Freddie Fender was a co-writer on this song, so he could write. Oh, I know what it was. I don't know what I did with it. Doggone it. I somehow lost it out of my stack, even. But he had a big number 1 hit of Doris Day's song from 20 years earlier, Secret Love.
Secret Love, yeah.
Freddie Fender had a
Really?
number 1 hit on it, and somehow it slipped out of my. And he does an incredible job. I saw a video of him doing it live, and at the end, he hits a note so high.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of what's his name on that farewell party.
Gene Cotton.
Watson.
Watson.
Gene Watson. When he hits that incredible note up there.
Yeah.
Freddie Fender
Up
could
there.
do it too. Oh, doggone! I hate that I've misplaced it, because he did a great job on it. It's a beautiful song, but. Wasted days and wasted nights I've left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. So why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? Don't you remember? And why should I call your name, sorry, when you're to blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the days that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the days that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know that you're not true? And why should I call your name when you're to blame for making me blue? Great song by Freddie Fender. You got to admit, you got to give him credit, David.
I give him credit.
You didn't sound real enthusiastic about that
Well, I
credit.
give him credit. He can't spend it, but I mean, he, But I give him credit.
Sorry, folks, about this tuning, but I tune because I care, David. You know
Well,
that.
that's good. That's
You never have to worry about capo creep, do you?
no, you don't necessarily. Well, you can capo the bass.
Oh, I was going. You
The
can.
electric, yeah, and people do.
They actually do.
Yeah,
Wow.
and there's different tunings on bass. There's all kinds of.
I didn't know why you would need to. I mean, the notes are the notes. You know.
Well, sometimes people want to go lower, go down to a B.
Oh.
E and drop it down to a B. They got what they call extensions, or a 5-string bass, and sometimes they put a low B or they'll put a high. I'm not sure, high
What I'm hoping.
5-string basses, 6-string basses, 7-string basses.
You're kidding.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of.
Well, I guess we're going to take a break right now since Mr.
Oh,
Barrett
wow.
has entered the
he
building.
And he brought us some coffee.
Thank you, Brian. You're such a great American. Folks, we'll be right back.
For home restoration at a price you can afford, trust the professionals at Farrah Construction to get the job done on time and within your budget. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
Are you ready to dive into a new career? Then mark your calendars for June 14th, because the City of Murfreesboro is partnering with the American Job Center to bring you an incredible career fair with lots of opportunities. Now, I love opportunity. We'll have a ton of employers on site at the Murfreesboro Civic Plaza near the intersection of Vine and South Church Street. 9 to 1, June 14th. Take the plunge into something different, something better, and something new and exciting for your future. The June 14th Career Fair in front of the Murfreesboro City Hall.
Swing into summer with Friday Night Live in downtown Murfreesboro, June 7th.
Music City Swing will bring the beat with their 20-piece band, playing your big band favorites. This free event is proudly sponsored by Wilson Bacon Trust.
Don't miss out June 7th, Friday night downtown is a chance to live it up.
Friday Night Live, your summer soundtrack.
Brought to you by Main Street Murfreesboro.
Shop small and support your local downtown businesses in 2024.
Hey there, you don't know me, but I was standing behind you the other morning in line, remember? You thought about buying that Tennessee Lottery instant game, but changed your mind. Well, I just wanted to say thank you. I bought it and won big. Pretty annoying, right? But don't worry, I'll bring you back a t-shirt from the Bahamas.
Don't miss your chance to win up to $500,000 with the new May Instant Games. Plus, earn 5 times VIP rewards points on all multiplier games in May, only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
What do you like most about Adams Place?
My apartment. I love my apartment. It's roomy and I've got lots of books and I've got room for everything and my little dog likes it, so we're happy in my apartment.
We're talking with Betty Kirksey.
The people are nice. Everybody that works here I have found they're really nice.
I'm Terry Deal. Call me for more information about Adams Place, located at 1927 Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
Get ready for an incredible opportunity. On Friday, June 14th, the City of Murfreesboro is teaming up with the American Job Center to host a career fair like no other. Head to the Murfreesboro Civic Plaza near Vine and South Church Street, where employers will be ready to meet you and discuss exciting job opportunities.
WGNS encourages you to shop local. Let's patronize our local family businesses. And we welcome to the community everyone here for International Folk Fest. Check the International Folk Fest website for daily performance locations. And thanks to Steve Cates and our own Cripple Creek Cloggers for making this an event we all enjoy. The International Folk Fest, all this week. It's also the Smyrna Depot Days, Saturday night from 5 until 9:30. And yes, the International Folk Fest performers will be there this Saturday night. That's the Simply Smyrna celebration at the Smyrna Depot District. And the Burrow Beach is now open. Get out and enjoy the water park and lots of fun every day at Sportscom. And Friday Night Live on the Murfreesboro Square is at 6:30 this Friday. Music City Swing offers the big band favorites. Don't miss Friday Night Live, 6:30 this Friday on the Murfreesboro Square. That's brought to you by Main Street Murfreesboro. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Rutherford weather.
We'll see sunny skies here for this afternoon, high in the mid-80s. Tonight, mostly clear, low near 58. Saturday, a slight chance for rain, a high of 87. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS. Currently, it's 83.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios, MTE Sharing Change has now donated more than $11 million to local nonprofits assisting worthy causes in our community. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back. Johnny B with Avent Lane and Brian Barrett. Brian is the Duke of something. What could he be the Duke of?
Duke of Earl.
Duke of Earl? He could be. Yeah, he could be the Duke of Earl.
I'm the Duke of Leanna.
Duke.
Leanna,
yeah,
Tennessee.
That's kind of like
I like that.
Duke of Paducah. It's kind of the same kind of vibe there.
It is.
Duke of Leanna.
Well, we're going to do 1976 number one, but Brian Baird, I'm going to put you on the spot. You got to stay to at least the next song, okay? Not the whole song, maybe, but at least the beginning, because you're going to be my. I guess you'll be the straight guy in our little comedy duo, okay? Are you willing?
What does that make you? No.
Touche. Oh, my dear. I walked right into that one.
So am I, but what are you?
So 1976 number one. This was had been a big hit by Barbara Lynn back in '62. Number one R&B and number 8 pop. But Freddie had a number one country on it. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. You know I love you, do anything for you. Just don't mistreat me, and I'll be good to you. 'Cause if you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. I'm giving you one more chance for you to do right. If you'll only straighten up, you'll have a good life. 'Cause if you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. This is my last time, not asking anymore. If you don't do right, I'm gonna march out of that door. And if you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. 2 more times. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. Baby, lose me, oh yeah, you'll lose a good thing. So, Brian.
Yes.
What was Monday of this week? What was Monday?
Let's see. Monday was the 3rd of June.
Ah. He nailed it. He nailed it. I thought he was just going to say, he blew it really by nailing it. Because let's just try it. Let's just try it the way I envisioned.
And what happened on the 3rd of June?
Let's just try it this way. Try it by saying, I don't know what. Okay, so Brian, what was Monday?
I don't know what.
It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out chopping cotton, my brother was a-baling hay. At dinner time we stopped, walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered at the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. She said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Papa said to Mama as she passed around the black-eyed pea, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense past the biscuits, please.
That boy wasn't right.
There's 5 more acres in the lower 40. I gotta plow. Stay there. And Mama said it was a shame about Billy Joe anyhow. Seems like nothing ever comes to no good up on Choctaw Ridge. And down Billy Joe McAllister's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Brother said he recollected when he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I have another piece of apple pie, you know, it don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday on Choctaw Ridge. And now me tell me Billy Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. That nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, by the way, he said he saw a girl that looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. And she and Billy Joe was throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. 1 year is come and gone since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Brother married Becky Thompson, and they bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round, Papa caught it, and he died last spring. And now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge and drop them into the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Incredible song.
Yeah.
Mississippi Girl, Bobby Gentry.
Oh, yeah.
And fairly mysterious. No one actually knows where she is right now.
Oh, she's well, she's just keeping a low profile.
So low they don't even know where she lives.
Well,
somebody theorized they thought she lived in Memphis, but
I checked it out on YouTube, and yeah, she's living somewhere down in Mississippi or around Memphis somewhere. But she's just keeping a nice, quiet.
I think she's 79, I think. But the interesting thing about her in this song, everybody, and it really bothered her, it upset her, that everybody, the music critics first, the radio DJs, and the public saying, what was it that the girl and Bobby Joe were throwing off the bridge? And she's never said, I know what it was, but it does not matter, it's irrelevant. This is a story about apathetic indifference to people's sorrow. It's about this family who shows such indifference to this tragedy. That's what the message of the song is. And the object does have a purpose in the song because it connects her with Billy Joe, the girl. But she said, it's irrelevant, so I'll never say it is. And she said, I've never even told my own sweet mama.
Yeah, Billy Joe was a pretty independent lady.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was
Bobby
one of the
Joe.
first one to
Bobby
produce her
Joe.
own records and all that
Yeah.
stuff as a female artist. And but guess who she inspired to become a songwriter?
Hmm.
This young man had been thinking about being a songwriter, had been playing around with some songs, but it was only after he heard Ode to Billy Joe, and it took him back to his own Southern childhood and sort of things like that, that he decided, that's a real song. I can write like that. I'm going for it. And that was Tony Joe White.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
What do you think about that tune, the first line in that tune of Ode to Billy Joe?
it was the 3rd of June.
Yeah, it sets
Another-
everything up, Dusty Delta Day.
I know, it's just lyrically.
Visual. Oh, man, it's perfect.
I hope we get to a song today, I think, which is extremely lyrical like that. I tell you what it reminds me of in terms of the poetry in the song, although it's totally different songs, but John Hartford's Gentle on My Mind has such mental images, word pictures from these incredible lyrics he wrote. I just think it's one of the most incredible lyrical songs ever written, Gentle on My Mind. But Billy Joe had a pretty big hit, number 8 on the pop charts in 1969, and Elvis covered it and used to do it in all his concerts. This is the kind of song I would think bass players like. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
Where you can get way down that low E and remind me of something. Even I forgot I was going to ask you about this quartet I heard where the bass singer was incredible. I can't remember now. We're down in Louisiana where the alligators grow so mean. Lived a girl that I swear to the world made the alligators look tame. Poke salad Annie, gators got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, for her mama was a working on a chain gang. Oh yeah, what a mean, vicious woman she was. So every day before supper time, she'd go down by the truck patch and pick her a mess of poke salad. Carry it home in a tote sack, poke salad Annie. Gators got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame. Mama was a working on a chain gang, yeah. Ooh, what a wretched, despiteful, straight razor-toting woman she was. Suck a little poke salad to him. Yeah, that's what I mean. Play that bass, Avent Lane. Well, Daddy was a lazy and no count. Claimed he had a bad back. All her brothers were fit for was stealing watermelons out of my truck patch. Pokes at Annie. The gators got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a working on a chain gang, yeah, Poke salad Annie. The gators got your granny. Everybody said it was a shame, 'cause her mama was a working on a chain gang, yeah, Yeah. Get up on that neck. Get up there. I love it, David. I had forgotten that he wrote this song. that Brooke Benton took to made the nationwide pop hit on. But I had forgotten it was written by Tony Joe White. Rainy Night in Georgia. Did you know that?
No, I did not. I thought it was. Let's see, who was it? I didn't think of Tony Joe White.
I didn't either. It was just only when I was reading about her, Bobby Gentry, and I read in her bio that she inspired Tony Joe White to become a songwriter and had a quote from him. I just decided to look up other songs he had written. I knew about Polk Salad Annie, and then I saw that and I went, doggone. I never imagined he wrote that, but he sure did.
Did you ever hear a tune that he wrote called I Get Off on It?
No.
You check it out.
I will.
It's hilarious. It is a funny song.
I'll tell you another one I wanted to look up. You got to look this up. I was checking out, before you got here this morning, I was checking out other songs. Curly Putman, he wrote Green Green Grass at Home. Then found out he wrote Divorce, and I Want to Go to Heaven, and wrote incredible song by George Jones, He Stopped Loving Her Today. But he wrote a song called You Can't Have Your Kate and Edith Too. You can't have your Kate and Edith too.
Yeah, it seems like I've heard that one.
I gotta listen to that.
Oh man.
I'm down by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Maybe rain a-falling, seems I hear your voice calling, it's alright. Rainy night in Georgia, a rainy night in Georgia, I believe it's raining, yeah, all over the world. Signs flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. Distant moaning of a train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. It's a rainy night in Georgia, yeah, a rainy night in Georgia, I believe it's raining, yeah, all over the world. How many times I've wondered, still comes out the same. No matter how you look at it, think of it, you just got to do your own thing. Place in a boxcar, so I take my guitar just to pass the time. Late at night when it's hard to rest, I hold your picture to my chest and I'm alright. On this rainy night in Georgia, yeah, rainy night in Georgia, I believe it's raining all over the world. Now, don't tell me Tony Joe White ain't a songwriter.
Oh man, that's a killer tune. There used to be a local artist guy named Floyd Leonard.
Yeah.
That Floyd. Anyway, he's the dad of all the Leonard brothers that's still out there playing. And Floyd and his they had a great group. They played the Moose and everything, but Floyd would do that tune, Rainy Night in Georgia. Man, he just nailed it.
Bring it.
It was so good.
I tell you, it reminds me, it's crazy how I say this stuff. I'll say it reminds me of another song, and they're nothing like it. They're nothing alike, nothing. But you have rightfully admonished me many, many times on Bob Dylan's, what's his classic from the film Billy the Kid, and Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid is where he was.
Mama, take these guns from me. Knocking on Heaven's Door.
On Heaven's Door. That's a song that you cannot do. You've got to keep it slow. Am I right?
Right.
And I'm always got this tendency, and I'll look over and you'll be going, slow it down, and I appreciate that because it's right. And this song, Rainy Night in Georgia, is like that.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Got to fall into.
It's got to be really slow and melodic, and that's the way Brooke Benton did.
And it falls into a pocket, but that pocket is just bam.
Bam. Awesome. Brian is back to assist us, and our favorite sponsors you're gonna hear from right now, just for a few moments.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month, but you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel.
Here are sermons on WGNS Sunday night at 7:30.
Our sermons are loaded with the keys of the kingdom. If you don't have the keys, you'll be stranded.
Visit holyhillchapeltn.org to hear our podcast.
Bud's Tire has been helping Rutherford County with tires, oil changes, brakes, and more since 1987. This is Kay Mitchell, and even though we opened Bud's Tire in 1987, Bud started changing tires with his father next to the old hardware store in the 1950s. Just as it was true in the 50s, it is still true today. At Bud's Tire, you will always get friendly customer service. Visit Bud's Tire on the Old Woodbury Highway or call us at 896-TIRE. That's 896-8473.
Renewable natural gas is an incredible resource with the ability to power your home and lifestyle. At Middle Point, we've broken ground on a state-of-the-art facility that will capture natural gas on-site and repurpose it into sustainable pipeline-quality gas.
Once operational, this facility will produce enough energy to heat 40,000 homes per year.
Learn more about this at middlepointlandfill.com. For Public Services, we are sustainability in action.
Attention Patriots, this is Jason Hansen, former CIA officer, with an urgent message for anyone concerned about their financial future. In a world filled with economic uncertainty, it's crucial to have a rock-solid plan for protecting your wealth. That's why I'm inviting you to a special financial briefing this Thursday. You'll get proven strategies for safeguarding your assets and securing your money. Call my friends at Advantage Gold at 800-741-GOLD to register for free right now. Again, call 800-741-GOLD.
Paid for by Advantage Gold. Performance may vary. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Always consult your financial and tax professional.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
And we're back, I think. Is that right, Brian? Got a few songs we can finish up here, I think, with Ava.
Yeah.
I kind of was led to this song because when you think about Ode to Billy Joe and then Tony Joe White's songs, and they're so unusual, I always thought this was a very much overlooked. You know, Dave Loggins' biggest hit, of course, was that "Please Come to Boston."
Mm-hmm.
But he's a Tennessee boy, and he from East Tennessee. He wrote this song, which we've done. It's been a long time since we've done it, but it's just one of those mysterious songs. He was quoted one time saying in a bar he saw this old woman shuffling around in there, and it kind of inspired him to write about a woman that when you hear the story, you have to wonder about what happened in her past. What led her to here, you know. Sunset Woman, it's called. Oh, and by the way, on the top of the second page, in that where it says "She Leaves,"
Mm-hmm.
that's a misprint. That G is an A. You see that right at the third line from the top?
Oh, okay.
That's an A. That's an A. I don't know how I did that.
It's a weird pen.
Long-haired harlot, she comes a-dancing, eyes on her chances. I know her kind. Ribbons of a scarlet, I've seen 'em untangling and wrapping around a poor boy's mind. Sunset woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman, just an aging overnight friend. Sunset woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. Rock and roll tavern, she's just like a fixture there, looking to pull a stare from the 5 o'clock crowd, finding no takers for yesterday's papers. She leaves and takes a back door out. Sunset woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman, you're just an aging overnight friend. Sunset woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. Ah, but Lord, those mistress' eyes in disbelief as she was leaving. Her youth was burned, the head she once turned, they were gone. Ah, but Lord, give her my smile and my coat to a soul worth saving, and see for me she finds her way back home. Sunset woman, nobody needs you. You're a worthless woman, you're just an aging overnight friend. Sunset woman, nobody needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. No one needs to be drowned in your wishing well of sin. Sunset woman. think it's a pretty incredible song.
Yeah. It captures the visualization.
Looks like we might have time for one more. This is a mysterious song. And I have my own theory about it, David. I have my own theory about who Billy Boy, and not only who, but what he was. It's called Miss Marcy. Big hit by Johnny Horton, 1961. Written by that incredible blind balladeer, incredible songwriter Leon Payne. God, he was unbelievable. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. Pa married Miss Marcy when I was just 6. Ma died when I was just 2. Without us young'uns would have been in a fix. She cared for us like mammies do. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. Do you know what went on at the still? Joe Wilson is dying, Tom Jenkins is dead, and they say Pa done shot Uncle Will. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. Do you know what started the fight? 'Twas an hour past milking when Marcy got home. Miss Marcy done stayed out all night. Yeah, Miss Marcy done stayed out all night. Now Dad was a strange one. He hated the dance. He never did go for such frills. Marcy went with Joe Wilson when she got the chance, or Tom, or sometimes Uncle Will. Now Pa got more jealous day after day. This morning it came to a head. Today at the still they all made their play. On account of Miss Marcy, they're dead. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. Do you know what went on at the still? Joe Wilson is dying, Tom Jenkins is dead, and they say Pa done shot Uncle Will. Yes, they say Pa done shot Uncle Will. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. You're shaking, boy, what's ailing you? The blade of your knife is all stained crimson red, and Miss Marcy, well, she's dying too. Billy Boy, sat on the porch. Thank you, folks. Brian, thanks for having us.
Yeah, buddy.
And we'll see you, Lord willing. Hey, by the way, I'll be in Knoxville next Friday on a case, so, hey, Ed, you're in charge.
All right.
Can you handle it, Brian? Do you trust him with it?
Do I trust him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Can he handle it?
See you later, folks.
What can I say?
WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna.